Okay, we're gonna try this again. I don't know when that's gonna come up. I switched to house Wi-Fi. And we should be live. My keys should be close enough. And hopefully we don't get the spinning wheel of death. But I want to show y'all something. Let me turn this down. I think you can see that board on the back. Let me see. Not board, the cardboard. You see that in the picture? Yeah, you can see it. It helps be able to see the light there. Let me turn it that way. Might just turn this whole thing. See if that helps any. I can adjust it as needed. So I want you to be able to see this cardboard behind my bike. Let me see. Yeah, you should see it there. I'll show you. See the light back there? Brake light switch is right here. I can push it in with my finger and let go, and it works just fine. Hopefully you can see that bouncing off the cardboard back there. The light signal. So that part works just fine. And I noticed there was a little gap before. I was kind of working it a little bit. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put a little piece of tape right here, because this is the part that pushes on there. And that's my roll back, by the way, that I took to the camp out. So that I have most of the tools I need. I think the only things I really need in there now that I technically don't need is 2 wrenches, like 36mm wrenches, and I should be good for just about anything that I come across. So let me check the comments over here. See who's on here. Take 2, yes. You're rolling through Music City. Awesome. That's usually me that's rolling. But we're gonna see if this works. I like that bag because it's leather, and I can lay it across the tank like that in the seat, and I have everything that I need. It would probably honestly work better to have this thing from a different angle, but it is what it is. So I have some Gorilla Tape. And I don't think you can see, but there's a little wear mark right here. So you can see exactly where it's hitting. And the way that switch works is if there's no pressure, your brake light is on. If you apply pressure, it goes off. So I am going to, it's so hard to use these. Cut some tape. We're gonna see if this works, because I really don't have the time to be going an hour and a half, 2 hours away to a Harley-Davidson dealer, because they closed my dealership because they're assholes, to get parts, even though they have the part. That switch, it's like $20-something, so it's not expensive. If I can do this right-handed. Ah. I hate right-handed scissors. What I'm going to try to do for now just for now, because I still need to get over there next time I get a chance, and I need to get that switch. So that still needs to be done. So should I put it there or should I put it here? Because that's the thing too, is it doesn't need to be bigger than that little hole. So positioning is everything. So I'm going to tack on a few of these pieces. I kind of have in my head about what the size was of that little gap. So let me trim this down just a little more. There. So you can see what I'm working with. Hopefully I get this in the right spot to do what I want to do. And we can work on putting this all back together. I just bumped my camera. I'm pretty sure I did. So let's readjust to here. And hope I get this all lined up correctly. Pretty sure that is right. So if you're tired of looking like an idiot on your own, in privacy, might I have a suggestion for you? Start a YouTube channel and do things live. And then, try it back out. It looks this way. Then and only then, you can look like an idiot live in front of an audience. That's always great, isn't it? Rollback works good that way too, because you can put things on the lever. There we go. Gotta get this line back up where I want it. Not tighten everything all the way down just yet. You're probably getting a really good view of a bad angle of me. I don't know if you can hear me very well. So turn everything. Needs more. This is where you can cost yourself a lot of money if you're working in a shop or something. Because you can scratch somebody's bike up real easily. Oh, no wonder it moved. That's why. So is it not going to stick like it should? Okay, if I can keep it like this, it does work. So, we're going to forget about the rest of that. Alright. I think this is the point where your dad would have yelled at you. It's not because you did anything wrong. It's just because shit was being fucking annoying. There we go. Let's see if I can run this down without it moving again. And unless you've really got a fetish for fat girls, I don't think this angle is very good. I'll have to think of that on my next time I do this. Is it moving? It worked for a second. I think I need to squeeze it tight. Means it's probably going to need to go right here. So did it move? Does it just need to be thicker? What could I put in there to test that theory out? That's on the wrong thing. If I do this, it needs more. I'm wondering. Log on here. That looks like an awful familiar ball cap. Yes, it is. I lost my hat. I tend to wear them until they mess up, you know? Get too bad. Okay, let's try this. That worked perfect. Okay, this is an example of dumb luck. I apparently got it in the correct position, somehow, with the little pieces on there, that it is working correctly. So, I'm gonna try putting everything together and see if it still does that. One of the things I do, I'll take extensions like this because I have my ratchet and I have the ends. I have a couple of these extensions because you might need them, like if you need to take that starter off or something like that on the road. This is also a screwdriver, and I have the screwdrivers, but you have the screwdriver and it holds onto the bit because you don't need 50 Torx bits. You need like 3. You don't need 20 Allen heads. Once again, you need like 3. You know, so you can stick them on the end of these, and then you also have enough extensions that you can reach things like the starter from this side if you need to do so. And do not run them down tight until you get everything in place. I cannot see what I am doing. Does not go there, I don't think. Goes there. You gotta watch it because they're set up for other things. If you want to add on and put this feature or that feature and cruise control and all this other shit that I don't need. Why would you need cruise control on this bike? Because you're gonna want to do this. Vroom, vroom. Why do you need cruise control? I really only use the cruise control for checking my bags. So I can let go of here and I can reach back there on my other bike. That's all I really use the cruise control for. Dumb luck. Check it out. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. did. There we go. I don't think it can move anymore. What I have found, I was looking for that metal tape for ducting. I do have some of that somewhere. That would have worked way better for this. But this would work in a pinch. Or if you have that problem and all you have is like an AutoZone, because you're not getting that $20 part from AutoZone or wherever you're traveling. And let's face it, that's basically the same switch on all their bikes. And your brake lights won't go off. You can find tape. Problem is, it's going to move. I think I have a solution for that. Okay, I'm going to have to take it back apart. I believe I have a solution though. I'm going to have to make it longer because the travel starts working the tape. And the tape is going to wear as well. And this is a temporary fix. I know a lot of our temporary fixes end up being not temporary. But if you have to do this, order the thing and have a plan of picking it up. And try not to drop the little bolts. That can be the hardest part. What does that say? We cannot, the camera shifted towards the garage now. Oh. Well, I wanted a little different view over. You can't see that thing back there. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You need me to change the angle back to there. But I will leave it here for a second because I'm working on this. And when I get this done, we'll move it back so you can see the piece of cardboard. The roll bag, those little grooves down there in between each little pocket work really, really good for doing things like holding bolts. I'm fixing to make kapuzniak, which is like pauper food to begin with. So I really don't even have money for food. See how this is moving? I don't know if it'll let me do that. Okay. See how my little piece of tape is moving? I need a solution for that. I think I'm going to do is I got the size and the width right. I need to make it longer. That's what I need to do. We're going to see if that will work. I'm going to eyeball that measurement. That's still awkward. You might even kind of be able to do this without taking it apart if you're really talented. I don't know if I'm that talented. I'm just broke. What thickness is that? All right, do I need more? I think I need a little more. Did I drop it? Oh, tell me I did that. Ah, it's still sticky. We're good. What do we call it? What's the politically correct term? Redneck American engineering. That's what we're going to call it now. MacGyvering. Give me some bubble gum and a paper clip. There's actually a lot I can make. This is not the channel for that. Be amazed at what's under your sink. That's probably about all I'm going to say about it. It's always amazing, like on the news, when they're like, how did this person have access to make the... They had in elementary school knowledge of chemistry. There's only so much I can say with YouTube being the assholes that they are. But some of y'all will get what I'm saying. So we're going to see if that works better. Let's move this in. Put a longer piece. Here's kind of the trick. You need to push that in and sort of snap it in place. So that you get it over. And then you have this piece. Make sure they're lined up where they're supposed to be. And as a human, I have a complaint that we didn't have at least 2 extra arms and hands, because if they could have thought about that with science fiction, I mean, surely an all-knowing and all-powerful God put it in the same. I was like, come on, I just need 2 more. You're gonna ask me to hold on to all this shit. I just need 2 more. That's what kids are for. Mine are all grown. My oldest, or our oldest, turned 31 yesterday. This is an example of how they become a rat pike. Hey G4, how you doing? It needs to get cold enough to kill these damn mosquitoes. That's what it needs to do. September 8th, please. We will find out. It's not the ones that you can see. And the ones that you think are mosquitoes, those big things flying around, those are mosquito hawks. Don't kill them, they eat mosquitoes. That's much better. I don't know if I got the angle right there. No, I didn't. And that's only going to work for so long. I'll try to get up there next weekend or so and get that switch. There we go. Because it's going to keep pushing on that. See if I can see that. Turn it. Make sure I can see what y'all can see. There we go. That works. How's it doing? The other option is to put like a little piece on this thing here. I don't think I've tightened that up yet. What? Not really. Every once in a while it'll still stick. So I need something harder. Okay. May have found a little seat there. That is way better. I don't know if I can show that to you or not. Because it kind of worked itself into a little groove. Because it only needs like 2 thicknesses of the tape really to do what it needs to do. So, let me see if I can show you this or not. I do not know. See where the tape is under there? See how it's made kind of like a little groove into that tape? So it's kind of seated where it needs to go. And after it's made that little seat, it seems to be working properly. Once again, dumb luck. If I didn't have dumb luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. I don't know, I can zoom on a picture, I can't seem to zoom on a, whatchamacallit. See the plunger coming out there? It's pushing on the tape. So now it's got a little seat in the tape instead of sliding it off of there. We'll go underneath. I need to look at it underneath anyways. Cool. So now we got it. I don't know if I showed it on here, if you could see it. There's a little tiny bit of a divot. You want that to sit flush right there. Boom. You got it. Isn't that nice? What's back there? That's not going to work forever though. That's going to work for like a week or 2. But in a week or 2, I'll have 2 more paychecks. know what I mean? Okay, have my phone over here. If I could see it. And no, I do not like that mob armor thing. This piece doesn't hold good. I like the phone holder on my other bike. This one's like locked, so I had to wedge it on. I found a way to use it, but I do not like that. Oh, you're gonna see Farron. Cool. Scroll up. 20 an hour brake light switch, $100 an hour labor at the shop. You can get it for $100. You charge more than that. But yeah, it's a $20 switch. Wall to wall and treetop tall. Yeah, as someone who uses a CV. Buck. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's working. I'm not going to do that too much. But that will get me to working back. And I'll have a little bit more money, hopefully. And I'll pick that switch up. Because I'm going to have to make some soup or something. So I got food for the week. I picked up a cabbage and some sausage and potatoes. And I'll make a big old pot. I'm going to see if I have some sauerkraut. I could make it more authentic that way. Because if you have kapuzniak, it's, they call it a Polish dish, but just about every Slavic group has a version. And mulligan stew is pretty similar. It's just cheap food, and I need something in my stomach, kind of thing. But here's my roll bag. These are pretty cool too. So, but I'll show you my roll bag since we're here. That is my roll bag. It needs 2 more big wrenches in it. I really don't need all of this, but I just put it in there just to have it. I've got my 5/8 and my 9/16, and I got my 3/8 and what is 5/16 Allen, whatever. And my T45 and my, what is that, a T27, all that stuff. Pretty much, I've got everything in there. I've even got my 10mm wrenches. More than one. And I got needle nose, and I got vice grips, and I got crescent wrenches, and all that good shit. So, and when you're working on your bike, it can just lay just like that. And isn't that beautiful?
Hey, can you move that wire? Come here, come on.
Dynamite, yes.
That black hose. Hey, god damn it, right here, on top of the trash can.
Anyways,
Yes, I'm on this side.
the bike's working now, at least for a week or two.
Pull it out from underneath there.
And when I have more time, I will make sure this ain't gonna move.
Thank you.
Check my angle out. Angle's pretty good.
Hold that bucket to make sure the
Cool.
Tell me if it starts moving, okay?
Very good. Oh, I think I'll show you my balls if I can find them. I think I'll put them in here. think I did. Oh yeah. These are the bulbs when I got to work. If you can see that. Yeah, they're blown. When it sticks on like that, it just overheats the bulb, blows them. And it starts melting the lenses too. Like, hold on. Don't know if you can see that. All that stuff in there. Starts melting. And yes, you can smell it, but you still got to get to work. And there's no way on a bike to just turn on, at least these bikes, to just turn your lights off. And for situations like that, there kind of needs to be. Like, just a switch, turn your lights on, turn your lights off. That would be a good idea. But your running lights are just going to stay. But still, the brake lights was on, so it would be lit up anyways. But I could at least get the other filament off. Something. If I could turn the lights off. I don't know. Maybe it would work. Maybe it wouldn't. Anyways. I can leave for work at like 2 a.m. I need to be up at 1 in the morning to go load in Pasadena. And then I got to go to, what do you call it? Louisiana. Yeah, what do you call it? Louisiana. Okay. Okay. Make sure I got these, double check. I don't forget. Most things do not need to be as tight as you think they do. Just a little bit of pressure onto it. And we're good. And yes, I've made that mistake many, many times before. Yeah, add that there. Oh, 5:30 seconds. That goes to one specific spot on this bike. And there we go. And then you roll it back up. It's nice being able to put things someplace where they're not going to bounce. You know?
Painting first, and then Christmas lights. Yeah, we're gonna end up painting it all white. So, doing the eaves first, so we can put up some Christmas lights, and then I'm gonna paint the rest of it.
So let me get this thing, and I'll sit down. Or I'll try to sit down. I don't know if it's going to work. Wonderful image. If I can get in the picture. Pull all this shit down. So what y'all are saying? Got 6 people on here. Got break nights now for just a little bit. 6 messages. Cool. If y'all could share me out, I need like 1,800 more watch hours for monetization. I'd appreciate it. That's all we got on here. Got buck brown, a mosquito. It's already gone. I'm still scratching. Yeah, we still got mosquitoes down here. I think they hibernate in the morning when it's 40 degrees because it's just now getting down into the 40s. I'm getting it fixed. Well, this is the obese Robert, the fat bod. It's a boy bike. And then we've got Chasing Ghost in there. And she's a girl bike. and you put boy bikes and girl bikes together in the garage alone by themselves for long enough, that's how you get Sportsters. We don't want any Sportsters right now. Maybe later. I don't think we're ready for it. Jerry rigging it up. Yeah, we can stick with the German ethnic slurs. Which is where jerry rigging came from. I think the only thing that's not a slur in that regard is what, MacGyvering? I don't know. When you think about what you're doing, though, fixing things, people make fun of it, and I'm like, if it works, it works. If it works, it ain't stupid. There's nothing wrong with it. If you can fix a problem for, 25 cents that would have cost you $20, you just save $19.75, and that shit adds up. Or in the case of Harley, if you saved a problem for $1 and they would have ended up charging you $600-700, why not? That's how they get Suzukis. Put a Honda and a Yamaha in the garage alone. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do on my tires. I think these tires will fit, but I'm not going to put these tires on the other bike. I commute more on this bike. If you notice over time, I'm on this one more going to work and back. The tires on it are really good, dirt road, stuff like that. And I hit gravel usually when I turn the camera off. So it works out pretty good. And I might go with those Shinko 999. Shinkos aren't what they used to be. And the long haul, from people I've talked to, are pretty good. I've only heard one complaint about them in the rain. So I don't know. Haven't really heard any complaints about the 777s in the rain. But what I really want is the Night Dragons. If I can get the Night Dragons, that would be awesome. Talk about motivation to lose weight. Look at yourself on a camera. Good Lord. Oh, Buck Brown. You ever put, you'll know the vehicle I'm talking about. Like on those big water buffaloes and shit. You get some needle nose vice grips. You clamp that down on the return line. You ever do that? Oh, there's all kinds of little tricks. I miss my Kawasaki, by the way. I had two 73 Kawasaki 750 triples. I had a 76 and I believe a 72. I think the other one was a 72 Suzuki. They were both cruisers. They were trying to look like Harley. Didn't really succeed, but it went over well enough in the American market that Reagan had to put some huge tariffs on them to keep Harley in business. So that was the next decade. And let's see what else. Yeah, I do have hair back here. Had somebody say they didn't know I had hair. It's like it's always under a hat, or it's twisted up, or, you know. Or it's under a rag or something. Because I ride a bike and you have to do something with it. Or this will be in knots. it'll just be one big knot. So you got to braid it. You got to do something. Or I have that high tail on my helmet, but I'll put it in the high tail. Comments on there. Now, how long have we been going? I can't tell that on here. I don't know. Anyways, I said earlier I might go live doing this, so I went live. And probably in the next week or two, I get a chance, I can get out to Harley and I can pick up that switch. Because I don't even know if I'll go to the Woodlands or not. I may go to Beaumont. Because it's just as easy for me to go to Beaumont or to go to Houston as it is to go to the Woodlands. So I can go to Stubbs, I can go to the Woodlands, I can go to Beaumont. I like having a closer one, which over at off of 59. What's that? Is that Z bars? What do you mean? This is the stock bars. They're just drag bars. That's what you're talking about. And then down here I have mustache bars and foot pegs. I don't know if I can turn this. Let's see if you can see it there. Might not be able to see me. We'll find out. Right there. Oh, it's the angle, yeah. Which that's nice because you can put it from here, you know? You can put a heel on the footboards. You still can't see that. I mean, pardon all the leaves. And the sirens and all that good shit. I can pull my shirt back down again. Try to cover my belly up, it doesn't do that well. But you can see right there. A lot of times I'll have my heel on the footboard, I'll have my toes out like this, or you can put your feet up there, or down here, or over here. How long can you ride before it's break time? It's only got a 3-gallon tank, 3.5. If you were on a trip on this one, I'd stop like every 100 miles or so. 100, 120. You just figure on filling it up every 2 hours or so. That way you don't have to worry about that last gallon of fuel running out of it. And you'll be fine. So let me see if I can turn this back up. There we go. Ow. That wasn't good. Notification, Biker Babe Beth has a new video coming out soon. You got the mustache bars on your fat boy. Yeah, mustache bars are great. It's an extra place to put your feet. Goes good with the bike. Mustache bars also go good with my other bike. I just wanted the Bun King bars on it. I might have been better off putting the mustache bars on. I don't know. But if you're going to have mids on it, you definitely need another place to put your feet. So, it's kind of where we're at. So how long we've been going? It doesn't say. Anyways, I got brake lights for now. And in the next week or two, maybe over Thanksgiving, I don't know. I'll find out if I still have a job. My physical's coming up, and that is an issue. So, yeah, I gotta take my physical the 23rd, and it gets worse and worse every year, and I'm terrified of it. So if I still have a CDL after that, I'll be driving a truck. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, mustache bars are great. I love them. But yeah, I'll see if this will get me through another week or two, and probably over Thanksgiving I'll do a video replacing the actual switch. I'll see if I can get by between now and then, and go ahead and pick those up. So that'll be one of my upcoming videos, but that'll get me by for now. I got about 4 hours before I really need to be in bed, so I probably need to be in there cooking and getting my stuff ready for the week. And I don't know if I'm going to go live on my other channel or not. I don't think so. I don't want to get the computer and all that crap out. So I will catch y'all later. Thanks for watching, and give me a like, give me a share, give me something to help the algorithm, and I will catch y'all later. So adios, con dias, deuces, nashla, ciao. I'll catch you later.